running away from war and like the ethnic cleansing in Burma. Like those stories are normal for Korean people who are in refugees camp. As like being raised in Korean family, like my parents always taught me about my culture and my history. I've never been there, and knowing that there's like war, I don't know, it kind of inspired me that one day I should do something to like help my people who are like still in the war zone. I was born in Manla refugees camps. It's one of the largest refugees camp out of all. I don't consider myself Thai because I don't like know the language or like know the country, because as a refugee you don't get any legal status as Thai. When I first came to the United States, my family, we resettled in Virginia and we lived there for 3 years. And in Virginia there's very few Korean families. Because of my experience in Virginia, I feel like it helps me like bond with people really quick. When I moved to like California, like sort of like, oh, I never seen my Korean people for so long, or like never have talked to people in my school in Korean, so like it helped me like bond really quick with them. This is lemongrass, garlic and onion. I'm going to grind them together. I choose to make kona because it's very easy to make. It's easy and like you can like with a small portion a lot of people can eat it. When I live in refugees camp, like going to school, this lady, she would sell like kona on the street, the noodle. I remember like her noodle was like one of the best one that I've tried in the refugees camp. So like every like once a week or twice a week, like, I'll come back to school and to stop by to eat at her restaurant. So that's what it reminds me of when I make kona. City Heights diversity. I feel like Korean, as other culture, are able to share their own food and stuff. It's also important for like my culture to like sort of like be part of the City Heights that's able to share our own food, and that's what like brings the community together. So the soup is basically it's noodle soup, and the soup base is fish, catfish. In this case, we use catfish, and the ingredients we use are onion, garlic, cilantro, eggs. There's the noodle itself. In my culture, they believe that like in your birthday, if you make kona, like this type of noodle, you will live longer because the noodle is long. I really like living in City Heights because there's the clubs that like keep the youth together, and then like we learn from each other. And because of Korean organization and the seniors club, I was able to learn about the history from like the elders themselves. Gentrification is part of like what spread the Korean community. As the rents increase, a lot of them have to move to like different states like Minnesota or Nebraska, where rents are like relatively lower. A lot of people my age are going to college right now, and then most of the people I know have a vision of like one day they want to come back and improve City Heights. So I feel like in the future, City Heights will be more like improving community.